Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. This one's for my friends in the United Kingdom. Earlier this week, April 18th, it was announced that there'll be a special election, June 8th, announced by Theresa May. A rare privilege she has as Prime Minister, creating this special election. So, what stood out to me about this news is the date of the announcement, April 18th, 2017. That was a date with a life lesson number of 32. UK in Gematria sums to 32. Use the 21st letter. K's the 11th. UK 32. America sums to 32 in English reduction. July 4th, 1776, a date with 32 numerology. We've seen this relationship with Brexit headlines and U.S. election headlines. Just in case you're new here, a little refresher on what happened with Brexit. Let's go to the date duration calculator. The Brexit vote was June 23rd, 2016, and the U.S. election was November 8th, 2016. That was 138 days later. And what I told people is, I said it's interesting that Donald Trump is in the UK on the date of Brexit while running for President of the United States. The name Donald Trump equals 138. 138 days from the Brexit vote to the US election. Brexit was a surprise outcome. Trump, a surprise outcome. But understand, these outcomes aren't because of voting. These outcomes are scripted and planned. And the people of the world need to know about the ongoing deception, the ongoing agenda, the ongoing lies. Think about all the people who take time to vote, put in the energy, make the effort, and their votes aren't even being counted. They don't know that they're living inside a machine that makes its plans way in advance and dupes the people with an ongoing distraction theater show which is meaningless. If you ever cast a vote in the United Kingdom or the USA, you haven't done anything. You haven't done anything but validate a lie. So that date, also a date with 39 numerology. The name May 39, Brexit 39, Big Ben 39, Great War 39, 39 steps. If you missed my work on the March 22nd attack, we're going to get to it. I got to show you something mind-blowing about that March 22nd attack too. Hang on just a second. So she set the upcoming election for June 8th, 2017. Well, really, she didn't set it, but that's when it was announced for. You know, she's just the puppet taking orders. Theresa May, just like Donald Trump, just like who came before her, just who became before him. All world leaders, puppets on strings for the New World Order agenda. These people aren't doing anything. They're just going before the TV and acting like they're something. But anyway, June 8th, 2017, date with 51 numerology. Whoops, my highlighter got away from me. Date with 51 numerology, and from her announcement to the date is a span of 51 days, or 51 days later. I call that the conspiracy number. Also interesting, from the date of the said election to Theresa May's upcoming birthday is 115 days. The name Theresa May's 115. 115, special number to Freemasonry, Masonic 115. Freemasons, the plural, 115. So 115 days from the upcoming election she set to her birthday. We'll see if she's the winner of it. Also, it reminds of David Cameron, who from the Brexit vote to his upcoming birthday, his 50th at the time, he was 49 when Brexit happened. From the Brexit vote to his birthday on October 9th, or 10/9 as we write it in the U.S., was 109 days, just like the Gematria Parliament, you know. David Cameron, leader of Parliament. Now that's Theresa May. So real quick, just in case you missed my work on the March 22nd Freemason false flag of London, which had a lot to do with the March 22nd Freemason false flag of Belgium a year earlier, check this out. There was this film about the Great War from 1978 which is 39 years before 2017. This film called The 39 Steps about the Great War. Great War in Gematria sums to 39. And notice this part here, the film, it is known for the Big Ben sequence near the end, inspired by the film My Learned Friend, 1943. So the Big Ben sequence in the Great War, check this out. The Second World War began in 39. From the date of the Brexit vote to the false flag blamed on, terrorism, from Brexit to the false flag of March 22nd was 39 weeks. The name May's 39, the word Brexit's 39, the name Cameron's 39. Libra, both Cameron and May are Libras in terms of their astrological sign. So is the mayor of London, whose name Gematria is 39. I forgot to put it on this list. Big Ben, the clock 39, the Big Ben sequence in the film The 39 Steps. The reason why is because the Zionist Jews have always been running the show and doing everything by the numbers, going back centuries, It's no secret that Jews control the filmmaking industry, source of major propaganda. The Prime Minister resides at 10 Downing Street. 10 has that Gematria of 39. Think about the 39 books in the Old Testament that the Jewish faith's based in, that Masonry's based in, 10 Commandments from the 39 books of the Old Testament. James Madison in the U.S. made 39 proposals on a date with 39 numerology that became the 10 Bill of Rights, you see, because it's all Masonry. So again, 39, big number, Theresa May, big announcement on the date with 39 numerology, April 18th, 2017. The rituals are always the same, all throughout history. So there's always more Truth Seeker. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Go back and watch my older videos on Brexit, the March 22nd attack. Here's one last mind-blowing thing I'll show you. Derek, who built the Gematrinator calculator, he made a really amazing observation about the March 22nd incident. Is this it right here? The March 22nd incident in Belgium and in London. They were both on March 22nd, 322. Those incidents where the attacks were exactly 322 kilometers apart. Isn't that unreal? Remember, Masonic equals 223. The Synagogue of Satan, 223. The Freemasons celebrate mathematics, and their most important Freemason mathematician is the Greek Euclid of Alexandria. His title, 322. Freemasonry, based in the ancient mystery religions. This doing thing by the numbers is old world esoteric knowledge, 322. Think about all this propaganda being used to create division between the masses, between the mainstream religions, the Abrahamic religions, which are Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, 322. We'll see what happens on June 8th, the date of the election. That date's written 8/6 in the United Kingdom, 8/6. Think about the term 86 to get rid of. The word symbol equals 86, the word triangle 86, the word pyramid 86, the word republic 86. We'll see what happens in their election. I'm sure it'll be symbolic, Might even come with another false flag like we got going on in France just before their election as I make this video. April 20th. If you haven't seen my work on that, it's already uploaded. Hardest working man on the web in the truth community. If you're not subbed here, you're missing out. I'll link all these posts below. Be sure to share. This is the kind of stuff that's effective. A lot of people don't have the time to listen or to do the mind for mathematics, but you show them the thing about the 322 kilometers from the two attacks on March 22nd. Look at this. Melbeek Metro Station 223. That's what was hit on March 22nd, 22/3. Again, the Synagogue of Satan 223. And in Jewish Gematria, very important cipher, Masonic is 223. In Satanic gematria, which is also important, Judaism is 322, of the Abrahamic religions. And what do they call themselves? The synagogue of Satan. The Bible says the false Jews will rule in the end times. The Bibles as we know them, published on March 22nd. The first verse in the Bible has gematria of 223. Genesis 3:22 about knowing good and evil. Both verses sum to 322. New International Version and King James Version. If anyone tells you it's anyone besides the Zionist Jews, that person is a liar. Look up what Tisha B'Av is. Tisha B'Av is the remembrance of the destruction of the two temples in Jerusalem. Solomon's Temple. Tisha B'Av 911, the destruction of the two towers, catapulting this New World Order agenda against Islam in the Middle East. Look at Solomon's Temple. 68. Reminds me of the June 8th vote upcoming. Very important to Freemasonry. World Trade Center construction began in 68, the same year 911 was made the National Emergency Dialing Code, the same year George W. Bush graduated from Yale and Skull and Bones, which identifies by 322. From 68 to 2001, 33 years, like false flag. Bush's birthday, July 6th to September 11th, a span of 68 days. You see this false flag gematria of 156, also 33. If you write out 33, it sums to 156. If you write out the president's name of France, gematria of 156. We're seeing a lot of false flags in France by the numbers. See my work on the Bastille Day attack. It couldn't be a bigger joke. And also, if you weren't paying total attention, I talked about the Melbeek metro station on March 22nd. Don't overlook that 119 gematria either. Like All-Seeing Eye, like Star of David, like Master Plan. September 11th. Way planned out in advance. All these things way planned out in advance. And all being done by the old world knowledge by the numbers. Until next time, Truth Seeker.